if she's here.
Good evening. My name is Njera Keith. I'm the founder of Black Sovereign Nation. I'm not going to leave this podium until I'm finished speaking. I refuse to observe rules that marginalize the community for whom this process is supposed to be. All of the people who came to speak on behalf of Austin Police Department are already overrepresented during the negotiation process. The community is finally able to represent itself, and you want those who never get to speak to sum up their concerns in 1 to 3 minutes? No. Also, council should know this, but for those in this room who don't, nowhere near 7 reforms were included in this contract, though none of us are surprised that APD is spouting lies. They do much worse in our neighborhoods every day. An officer came up here and said he serves the community. Which one? Because you guys are destroying mine. I wonder if this council knows how traumatizing it is for Black and brown folks to come down here over and over to beg for their lives. The people who came here tonight are demanding that you acknowledge your constituents and eliminate a negotiation process that does not include them. We are not comfortable with the City of Austin and the Austin Police Association sitting at a table and casually discussing what for us are matters of life and death. The City of Austin cannot represent David Joseph without David Joseph's family. The City of Austin cannot represent Morgan Rankins without Morgan's community. The City of Austin cannot represent Breon King without allowing Breon to weigh in. You cannot represent Lawrence Parrish without his brother Clurin. I have said their names before, and I'll say them every time because their lives mattered, and they still do. Just this morning, BSN was contacted by people who witnessed Austin Police Department arresting a young man whose name I will not utter in present company for fear that he'll be further harassed and assaulted. APD was caught on video escorting the young man out of a store after arresting him for a minor offense. The police officers are then seen on camera walking the young man around to the back of the store where they proceeded to beat him. This happened yesterday on December 12th, 2017, but the scene looked eerily similar to 1991 Los Angeles, where Rodney King was tased and beaten mercilessly. Do you want your legacy to be the endorsement of that kind of violence, that kind of brutality? Is that what you all want to be remembered for? Did you run for office to continue utilizing a process that is deaf to the voices of the community? A process that has been inequitable and corrupt since the beginning, when the then union chief was included in the original police oversight focus group. This is crazy. A process that continues to reward murder with bonuses and wage increases. Do you want to be known for allowing APA to bully you into preserving a process that completely ignores our communities and benefits only Austin Police Department? Because that's not what you claim to want. Mayor Adler, in reference to reinstating free bus fare for seniors and the disabled, insisted that the government could be lean without being mean. I mean, in terms of funding the things that actually matter, you all sure are lean. You refuse to allocate $350,000 to more shelter beds for the homeless. APD's budget is obese, though. Public safety gets 68% of the total city budget, and APD gets 40% of that. It's ridiculous.
Ms. Keith,
I'm going to keep talking.
you are at your time, but I bet we have some people who will
this
donate.
This community gets 1 minute. You guys had this whole presentation that could have happened. We could have had a totally different session, right? Where the community could have
Ms.
heard
Keith,
all of that.
let me get, I think you have a lot of people who'd like to donate time.
No, I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking.
If you would, those of you who have your hand up, if
No.
you go give the clerk your
Councilwoman
names,
Houston, in
and we'll add your
2014,
time.
when you ran against Dwayne Lofton for this seat, you said that your history in the struggle against segregation would help you serve District 1. You said that you believed building relationships was key. What is your relationship to the community now? And what do you wish for your relationship to be? Do you want to be someone who is here for your constituents, or someone who ignores their concerns? Let's talk about our relationship.
Ms. Keith, let me pause you for 1 minute.
Councilmember Tofo,
That's
during
me,
your campaign,
and I'm happy to hear it,
you
but
said
if you
that
would
people
pause for
of
1
all
minute.
income levels deserve to live and thrive in Austin.
Okay.
What say you now that the poorest of us, who just so happen to be the blackest and brownest of us, are deprived
Ms.
of this
Keith.
right? Will
Ms.
you make a
Keith.
decision that reflects your proclaimed values and eliminate a process that refuses to acknowledge the needs of the very people you referenced? I won't speak for every group here, though I know many of them share our sentiments. But BSN is committed to mobilizing the communities we represent against APA, APD, and this council if you do not make the right decision. Remember that we are the people, and we have the power, and we're not going anywhere.